Billionaires play an outsized role in shaping the global economy, politics, and philanthropy. Forbes puts the number of billionaires in the world at 2,668 in 2022. The wealthiest among them belong to an even more exclusive club and wield still more power. Many of these billionaires are founders of technology giants, with much of their wealth still invested in the companies they started. Richest are the 10 wealthiest people on the planet as of the same date, according to the Bloomberg Billionaires Index. Number 10. Steve Ballmer. Steve Ballmer was 66 years and its residence in Washington. Ballmer owned his Los Angeles Clippers company, and its net worth is $95.9 billion. Steve Ballmer joined Microsoft in 1980 after Bill Gates convinced him to drop out of Stanford University's MBA program. He was Microsoft's 30th employee. Ballmer went on to succeed Gates as Microsoft CEO in 2000. He held the position until stepping down in 2014. Ballmer oversaw Microsoft's 2011 purchase of Skype for $8.5 billion. Ballmer owns an estimated 4% of Microsoft, making him the software giant's largest individual shareholder. In 2014, shortly after stepping down as Microsoft CEO, Ballmer purchased the Los Angeles Clippers basketball team for $2 billion. Ballmer and Bill Gates, while the two attended Harvard University. The brotherly relationship between the two became strained when Ballmer started pushing the tech company into hardware, such as the Surface tablet and the Windows mobile phone, during his tenure as CEO. Number 9. Mukesh Ambani. Mukesh Ambani was 65 years old and lives in Mumbai, India. Mukesh Ambani is the chair and managing director of Reliance Industries, and its current net worth is $96.0 billion. Mukesh Ambani was born in British-controlled Yemen, the son of a trading company clerk. The following year, his father, Dhirubhai Ambani, moved back to India, settling with his family in a two-room Mumbai apartment and starting a spice trading business. Dhirubhai Ambani opened his first textile mill in 1966. His company, Reliance Industries, was listed on the Mumbai Stock Exchange in 1977 and has since acquired a large and loyal following of shareholders. Mukesh Ambani earned a degree in chemical engineering from the University of Mumbai. He has been a member of Reliance's board of directors since 1977. Mukesh Ambani entered Stanford University in 1979 but left without that degree in 1981, returning to India to oversee Reliance's expansion into petrochemicals, oil refining, and oil and gas drilling. In 2013, Mukesh and Anil Ambani seemingly buried the hatchet with the first deal between subsidiaries of their respective companies, a $220 million pact to share a fiber optic network. Under Mukesh Ambani's leadership, Reliance Industries has expanded into retail and telecommunications. Two Indian publications named him the world's richest man in 2007. Ambani is a member of the board of the World Economic Forum. Ambani lives with his wife, 3 children, and mother in a 27-story Antalya. The building has 3 helipads and 3 floors of gardens. We already made one video on the top 10 luxury houses in the world. You receive its link in the description. Number 8. Gautam Adani. At the number 8 is Gautam Adani and its age is 59. It was live in Gurgaon in India. Gautam was the founder and chairman of Adani Group. Its current net worth is $98.1 billion. Adani Enterprises, Power, and Transmission's ownership stakes, 75% each, $51.1 billion. Gautam Adani, the founder of Adani Group, surpassed Mukesh Ambani in March 2022 as the richest person in Asia. Adani, via his ownership of Adani Group, owns major stakes in 6 key Indian companies, including a 75% stake in Adani Enterprises, Adani Power, and Adani Transmissions, as well as a 65% stake in Adani Ports and Special Economic Zone, 61% stake in Adani Green Energy, and 37% stake in Adani Total Gas. The combined market cap of companies owned by the Adani Group is $174 billion as of June 1, 2022. Adani entered the power generation market in 2009 with Adani Power. Adani created Adani Enterprises in 1988 to import and export commodities. In 1994, his company was granted approval to develop a harbor facility at Mundra Port, which is now the largest private port in India. Number 7. Sergey Brin. Brin was 48 years old and California. Co-founder and board member, Alphabet. Brin's current net worth is $99.1 billion. Sergey Brin has 6% shareholding in Alphabet. Sergey Brin was born in Moscow, Russia, moving to the U.S. with his family as a 6-year-old in 1979. After co-founding Google with Larry Page in 1998, Brin became Google's president of technology when Eric Schmidt took over as CEO in 2001. He held the same post at the Alphabet holding company after it was established in 2015, stepping down in 2019 when Sundar Pichai took over as CEO. In addition to its dominant internet search engine, Google offers a suite of online tools and services known as Google Workspace, which includes Gmail, Google Drive, Google Calendar, Google Meet, Google Chat, Google Docs, Google Sheets, Google Slides, and more. Google also offers a variety of electronic devices, including Pixel smartphones, computers, tablets, Nest smart home devices, and the Stadia gaming platform. Brin spent much of 2019 focusing on X, Alphabet's research laboratory responsible for innovative technologies like Waymo self-driving cars and Google Glass smart glasses. Please subscribe to our channel Rugged Capitalist, like, share, comment, and press the bell icon button for more, new, and quick notifications. Number 6. Larry Page. Larry was 49 years old and its residence in California. Co-founder and board member of Alphabet. Its current net worth is $103 billion. Alphabet ownership stake, 6%, $88.8 billion total. Like several tech billionaires on this list, Larry Page embarked on his path to fame and fortune in a college dorm room. While attending Stanford University in 1995, Page and his friend Sergey Brin came up with the idea of improving internet data extraction. The duo devised a new search engine technology they dubbed Backrub, named after its ability to analyze backing links. From there, Page and Brin went on to found Google in 1998, with Page serving as CEO of the company until 2001, and again between 2011 and 2019. Google is the dominant internet search engine, accounting for more than 92% of global search requests. In 2006, the company purchased YouTube, the top platform for user-submitted videos. After acquiring Android Incorporated in 2005, Google released the Android mobile phone operating system in 2008. Page was among early investors in Planetary Resources, a space exploration and asteroid mining company. Shares of Google soared almost 50% in 2021, moving Page and Brin up the billionaire list. Page's net worth went from just raising $52 billion in March 2020 to the current $105 billion. Number 5. Warren Buffett. Age, 91. Residence, Nebraska. CEO, Berkshire Hathaway. Net worth, $114 billion. The most famous living value investor, Warren Buffett, filed his first tax return in 1944 at age 14, declaring earnings from his boyhood paper route. He first bought shares in a textile company called Berkshire Hathaway in 1962, becoming the majority shareholder by 1965. He expanded the company to insurance and other investments in 1967. Now Berkshire Hathaway is a $705 billion market cap company with a single share of stock, Class A shares, trading at more than $481,000 as of May 5, 2022. Widely known as the Oracle of Omaha, Buffett is a buy-and-hold investor who built his fortune by acquiring undervalued companies. More recently, Berkshire Hathaway has invested in large, well-known companies. Its portfolio of wholly owned subsidiaries includes interests in insurance, energy distribution, and railroads as well as consumer products. Buffett is a noted Bitcoin skeptic. Gregory Abel. Abel is the head of Berkshire's non-insurance operations. We already made one video on Warren Buffett. You receive its link in the description. Number 4. Bill Gates. At the number 4 is Bill Gates. He was 66 years old. And its current residence in Washington. Co-founder, Microsoft Corporation, its net worth, $123 billion. While attending Harvard University in 1975, Bill Gates went to work alongside his childhood friend Paul Allen to develop new software for the original microcomputers. Following this project's success, Gates dropped out of Harvard during his junior year and went on to found Microsoft with Allen. The largest software company in the world, Microsoft also produces its line of personal computers, publishes books through Microsoft Press, provides email services through its Exchange server, and sells video game systems and associated peripheral devices. Originally Microsoft's chief software architect, Gates shifted to the role of board chair in 2008. He had joined Berkshire Hathaway's board in 2004. He stepped down from both boards on March 13, 2020. Bill Gates has much of his net worth in Cascade Investment LLC. Cascade is a privately held investment vehicle that owns a variety of stocks including Canadian National Railway, CNR, Deere, DE, and Republic Services, RSG, as well as private investments in real estate and energy. Number 3. Bernard Arnault. In which number 10 Bernard Arnault at the number 3. He was 73 years old. Its residence in Paris, France. Bernard Arnault is the owner of LVMH and its net worth, $136 billion. Christian Dior ownership stake, 97.5%, $110 billion total. French national Bernard Arnault is the chair and CEO of LVMH, the world's largest luxury goods company. LVMH owns brands including Louis Vuitton, Hennessy, Marc Jacobs, and Sephora. Most of Arnault's wealth comes from his massive stake in Christian Dior SE, the holding company that controls 41.3% of LVMH's shares in Christian Dior SE, plus an additional 6.2% in LVMH, are held through his family-owned holding company, Groupe Familial Arnault. An engineer by training, Arnault first showed his business acumen while working for his father's construction firm, Ferret-Savenel, taking charge of the company in 1971. He converted Ferret-Savenel to a real estate company named Farinel Incorporated in 1979. Arnault remained Farinel's chair for another 6 years, until he acquired and reorganized luxury goods maker Financière Gauche in 1984, eventually selling all its holdings other than Christian Dior and Le Bon Marché. He was invited to invest in LVMH in 1987 and became the majority shareholder, chair of the board, and CEO of the company 2 years later. Number 2. Jeff Bezos. Jeff Bezos is 58 years old. And Jeff resides in Washington. Founder and executive chairman of Amazon. And its current net worth is $144 billion. Amazon ownership stake, 10%, $120 billion. In 1994, Jeff Bezos founded Amazon.com in a garage in Seattle, shortly after he resigned from the hedge fund giant D.E. Shaw. He had originally pitched the idea of an online bookstore to his former boss David E. Shaw, who wasn't interested. Though Amazon.com originally started out selling books, it has since morphed into a one-stop shop for everything under the sun and is arguably the world's largest retailer. Amazon's pattern of constant diversification is evident in some of its unexpected expansions, which include acquiring Whole Foods in 2017 and entering the pharmacy business the same year. Bezos owned as much as 16% of Amazon in 2019 before transferring 4% to former wife Mackenzie Scott as part of the divorce proceedings. In 2020, Amazon's share price jumped 76% on the heightened demand for online shopping amid the COVID-19 pandemic. On July 5, 2021, Bezos stepped down as CEO of the e-commerce giant, becoming its executive chair. Bezos originally took Amazon public in 1997 and went on to become the first man since Bill Gates in 1999 to achieve a net worth of more than $100 billion. Bezos' other projects include aerospace company Blue Origin, The Washington Post, which he purchased in 2013, and the 10,000-year clock, also known as the Long Now. On July 20, 2021, Bezos, his brother Mark, aviation pioneer Wally Funk, and Dutch student Oliver Damon completed Blue Origin's first successful crewed flight, reaching an altitude of more than 66 miles before landing safely. Bezos' wealth peaked at $211 billion in the same month. Number 1. Elon Musk. Elon Musk is 50 years old. Elon Musk is the co-founder and CEO of Tesla, and its net worth is $224 billion. Tesla ownership stake, 16%, $107 billion. Other assets: Space Exploration Technologies, $40.3 billion private assets; The Boring Company, $3.4 billion private asset; Twitter, $2.9 billion public asset, $11.3 billion in cash. Elon Musk was born in South Africa and attended a university in Canada before transferring to the University of Pennsylvania, where he earned bachelor's degrees in physics and economics. 2 days after enrolling in a graduate physics program at Stanford University, Musk deferred attendance to launch Zip2, one of the earliest online navigation services. He reinvested a portion of the proceeds from this startup to create X.com, the online payment system that was sold to eBay Incorporated, EBAY, and ultimately became PayPal Holdings Incorporated, PYPL. In 2004, Musk became a major funder of Tesla Motors, now Tesla, which led to his current position as CEO of the electric vehicle company. In addition to its line of electric automobiles, Tesla also produces energy storage devices, automobile accessories, and, through its acquisition of SolarCity in 2016, solar power systems. Musk is also CEO and chief engineer of Space Exploration Technologies, SpaceX, a developer of space launch rockets. In 2020, Tesla shares soared 740% to propel Musk up the wealth rankings. In December 2020, Tesla joined the S&P 500, becoming the largest company added. In January 2021, Musk became the richest person in the world, a title he's held since. Thanks to the surge in Tesla shares in 2021 and private transactions boosting the reported valuation of SpaceX, Musk's lead in the global wealth rankings has continued to grow. His net worth hit a high of $340 billion in November 2021. In April 2022, Musk began a campaign to take Twitter private, which culminated in a $44 billion buyout. Musk plans to fund the deal with $21 billion of his own capital. In the run-up to the buyout announcement, Musk sold 9.6 million shares of Tesla, valued at roughly $8.5 billion. Thank you for watching.